So it's the second weekend in August, and we have just woken up after driving up to Queen Elizabeth Wildlands, and it's camping overnight here because we got here just as it was getting dark. It's a very nice place to stop because Victoria Falls, right almost next to the car bridge. So you got it way down there, and then you got it all calm and on this side of the bridge. Oh, look at the steam coming off down there. It's a really nice, cool morning. So our car is just behind those bushes over there. Not only that, when we got here, there's a parking lot just down the street a little bit, and it's absolutely empty. So we've had a very private time here. The road is really bad. They've had a grader out trying to work on it, but they didn't put any more gravel down, which they need. So where they've graded, it's mud. So we are starting off, and we've just now chosen our route. We're going to go on the Montgomery Loop Trail. There's a really nice place to camp, sort of by a ledge overlooking a filled-in lake. We've camped there before. Kaya's not been there with us, but she is just so excited this morning. So this is our first time this season doing a backpacking camping trip. So I'm just waiting for my shoulders to die, just to establish where we're actually at in our trip. So we left Friday night and camped in the car at the trailhead, and now, oh, Kaya's just so excited. So now we're heading towards this campsite we know of, and I didn't realize, Jenny just said to me, well, it's only about 3 kilometers. And I said, well, what if we get there before 9 in the morning? I mean, we're starting at 7:30. If we get there that early, that's sort of, you usually expect to be like in the afternoon when you arrive at your campsite. So she said, no, that's just for breakfast. See, we didn't have breakfast when we got up. We parked the car in the parking lot down the street, started out on our hike. So we're hiking not only before breakfast, but our last meal was yesterday at 2. So I think effectively this is intermittent fasting. So I've just noticed the bugs are starting to land on me. So I've got a leash in one hand and a camera in the other. What do I swat with? Anyway, we have our bug repellent, but Jenny put hers on and I said, oh no, it's too cold right now. The bugs won't be out. Well, they're out. Oh well.
Did you eat? Oh.
It's one step. One in the middle and then hop across.
Maybe this?
Yeah? See? Yeah. It's really, oh, someone's been through here with a weed whacker, I think. Yeah, this is really dense. What's really neat, I hope it comes out, there's steam rising off the creek ahead of us. Yeah, that's what you get on these first few cold mornings of August. I mean, we're finding it hot and the steam coming off the creek. Oh, this would be really bad if it hadn't been mowed. Because it's, you know, it's up to your shoulders. The weeds are. Yeah, you wouldn't really, and especially when it's all covered in dew. You get soaked and then the bugs come after you. Kaya just wants to go 20 kilometers an hour down this trail. And my best, when she's not pulling me, is about 2.5 sustained. Peaks maybe a little more. And so she basically wants to go 10 times as fast as me. Oh, she's seen something. She's going on a detour. What's in there, Kaya? What's in there? Oh dear. Oh no, you're not going to get... She's going to get tangled in weeds. I can see that. Oh dear. Yeah, she's stuck. So we've got 2 swans on a fairly filled in lake covered in lily pads that are in bloom, and they're swimming along there without any care for the fact that there's people watching. And we appear to have the park to ourselves. So we found the place where we're going to have breakfast, and it looks like we've done 950 calories. So that's in just over an hour. That's kind of nice. So Kaya's currently tied up to a tree where she can go and explore around the end of this rock, which is overlooking this lake. I always thought it was more filled in than that. It's looking pretty good. What do you think, Kaya? Is this a good place just to relax? I guess so. So this is the lake that we are camped above. We're behind that big evergreen tree. This lake was not this deep when we were here before. I'm sure of it. I'm going to have to go back and check our previous videos, but I'm sure this one was a field of grass with water at the bottom of it. And now it's this. And this is the edge where I've been getting the water. This is a trail that the beavers have from the top of their dam, and I think it's the dam that has been fortified. So it comes down to this lower section, and although I'm on a rock high above it, this beaver dam is, I would estimate that at 8 feet high. 8 feet from one water level here to the lake level right there beyond the dam. So I'm going to end up walking down and looking at it from a lower point. I just have to grab my bottle of water that I scooped out, one bottle at a time, going up to the water filter, which is right up at the top of that ledge where the tree is that we're camped behind. Okay, so this is actually the official trail. Kaya got so excited when we brought her down and didn't follow the human trail but went off onto the beaver trail. You didn't get to come to places like this when you were astray in San Antonio, Texas.
Standing beside the cliff.
Well, she was playing sentry duty, I think. Yeah, every once in a while she has to get up from wherever she's resting and go over and have a good look at things around, see if there's anything dangerous going on. Is she onto something? It looks like she found something. Are you eating it, Kaya? Yes.
Don't eat anything. Don't eat anything.
Kaya.
You really open. Hey.
Kaya's here on this rock, and if we just look over this rock a little bit, there is the beaver lodge. Oh, he dived. No, he's up again.
So we are pretty relaxed here, and we got Kaya.
Oh, I can steal your seat. Making a video. There we go, Kaya. Now I can work on seeing if I can get my other challenge on solitude.
Yeah, she's off leash right now. She recognizes this is our property, and she barks at people when they come through.
It's hard to get data coverage. I have to download the commercial before it'll let me play the daily challenge.
I just put in my phone as an airplane mode. That's it. Kaya's shoe has lots of energy here.
Yeah, it's got 1 bar LTE. Should work.
Wants to get to
I want
gone to the
so I can
internet.
play the game.
I thought you wanted it to be like off the grid. Kaya, you want to go to the tent?
Actually, it'd be pretty cool in there now, wouldn't it?
Let's go to the tent. So it's pretty cool right now. Somebody still wants to get the internet. The Kaya's over there. She's watching us.
You coming?
Kaya, come.
If it's going to stay cloudy a long time. Here we are having well, we're about to cook lunch. Sitting around this beaver pond. We're sitting on a rock overlooking this beaver pond. With all the trees and everything kind of in the way. Having coffee. And Kaya, even though there's a mat put out on the rock for her to lay on because she didn't like the tent, she messed up all that sand on the rock and lay in it. And I guess her theory is we're roughing it. This is camping. I don't need to go laying on Dad's sweater that he donated to put on top of my towel to make a bed.
Oh, I should move this one towards me. This is the lowest I can get. So I just spiced our food. There's no coconut oil. It's Kaya's. For some reason, I cross the internet find dog can't have kale, but on healthy dog food, you can see kales on the healthy dog food. I have to make sure. Next time, I have to really make sure the Kaya can't have them. So after dinner, we just sit here. Kaya was look at the other side. Dave is looking at his water.
Yeah, just waiting for it to fill the bag.
Mm.
I don't want it to explode.
We had a very relaxing day. So quiet.
There's no wind.
No. It's not too hot though. Hey, Kaya, don't jump at the edge of the rock. That worries me. David's doing filtered water and Kaya is standing there. She is allowed to go down very deep to the beaver pond. She seems very good. I see the trail signs over there. Does that mean the trail goes over there? Nobody can climb that rock.
I don't know why it's on that rock.
Kaya, don't go too far. Kaya, come back. Kaya. She's stretching it. Kaya. Don't go too far. Kaya, come back. Good girl. So we almost got enough water?
Yeah, we probably do.
It's just for tomorrow though.
Breakfast and walking.
Walking doesn't take that much water because it would be cold. 15 degrees, you don't drink that much water. Instead of like 25 to 30, drink lots of water.
Maybe we only need one.
I guess all the dogs do that. We just think our dog is much smarter than anybody else.
Yeah.
We decided to have a little walk. Kaya, don't think about anything. Kaya, keep going. Kaya, keep going. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Keep going, Kaya. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in. She's keeping thinking about going the sideways. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Kaya just pooped, so she's all good. Today, I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through I'm just a little bit worried about I put too much bug repelling on her. Kaya, we're going this way. Kaya, we're going this way. Let's go. I don't know what's the energy she's coming from. She seems to have lots of energy today. She usually sleeps like 20 hours. Today she didn't sleep like 6:30 until now. She hasn't had a good sleep yet. Here's the lake behind our campsite. It looks pretty big. Dave and Kaya bushwhack there, but it's very easy to get close from here. It's all like filled it up almost. That's a little island in the middle.
Yancey picked up the field phone and reached Ray Ball again at Phillips' command post. "Lay it on, Ray," he said. "Lay it on."
No, okay.
Ball understood.
Guess
the
we can't
request.
do a going to
The
bed
mortar guns
talk.
Go to work, lobbing 60...
Sunday morning. It's a really heavy dew everywhere. It's not really that cold out. There have been 3 beavers chasing each other around this beaver pond. Only now that I'm ready to record them, they're gone. Kaya's out taking a look around, doing her morning hunt, and she's gonna get just soaked, and then we'll have to dry her off. There's so many different bird noises and other little rodent type animals all making noise this morning. What kind of bird is that? And where did Kaya go? Oh, there she is, trying to get down to the beaver pond. Oh dear, I'll have to go rescue her. Jenny and I are probably alone, at least in this end of the park. The only ones that stayed overnight. There was 3 parties that did a day hike around this loop. But we never saw a soul with overnight gear. And you certainly don't hear anything. And I bet you now that I have the camera pointing at the beaver pond, there won't be a single beaver. There never is when you're pointed at it. Oh, Kaya, you're learning to climb a tree. Oh, wow. She was actually moaning because there's a chipmunk back there and she just couldn't get any closer. Yeah, they're brown squirrels. They're very noisy. Yes, and somebody's learning to climb trees. Are we, Kaya? As far as Kaya's concerned, these squirrels are just tempting her. Come find us.
Kaya keep eating, and I tasted it very sweet and sour sweet. It was very tasty, and I'm not sure Kaya can eat this. Oh, that wild animal! What are you doing, Kaya? Come out. We're heading home at 9:36, I think. Start at 9:36, and the sun start burning. Last night it was pretty cold. I wish Kaya can off leash, but I just don't want her to get hurt. I'm not sure which way is better. On the leash, she's pulling and excited, and it's dangerous for Dave. But off leash, she might find something she shouldn't and get hurt. We're going out and trying to have a lunch or dinner at that burger place we pass every time. We never stop. There's always has so many people lining up there. The trail just goes on and on and on. But it's so pretty. The weather is so nice. It's not really hot. There was just no wind at all. Just the sun beating on us. Well, 3.7 only we do today. It's nothing, really. I just don't feel like going around the loop. Because of that side, we did lots of times. After a while, we get bored. Here's Kaya. She thinks I'm too slow. Once well, she'll stop looking for me. Tangled on her butt, yeah. I have no idea how much energy Kaya has. Oh my God, just a bug got into my mouth. I had to spit out, and yeah. Yesterday we started at about 7:30, and we probably woke up at 6:30, and she hiked there and she didn't sleep all day. But last night she slept well. A few bugs there and here, Other than that, she's pretty good. She was pretty good. I believe last night it was 10 degrees. It's a bit cold for our blanket. Blanket claim it was 6 degrees for 10. We had to put all our clothes on. So, and then with the Kaya under the cover, were pretty good. 2 mattresses and they don't bucket up together. They kept sliding the side, so in the middle there's no mattress. I always worry about Kaya sleeping on the ground because there's no mattress in the middle. We're literally bushwhacking. The plant is so thick. Here's better.
And we made it back extra fast to the bridge, Victoria Bridge, because we were running away from mosquitoes, something awful. Our homemade bug repellent, you have to re-energize it every day, and we didn't re-energize it this morning, and there seemed to be no bugs leading up to us hiking anyway. And then we discovered torrents and torrents of bugs in the last half hour of the hike. Okay.
We're going home and we literally jump into the car and the mosquito just swarming around us.
Boy.
And Kaya still wants to chase the chipmunks. There was 2 chipmunks and they're
chasing each other. Look at this road here, eh?
I know.
This is all rock. They didn't even put gravel over it.
It's like 15 kilometers.
Yeah,
in this country.
and it's not fast.
No.
So we did our trip in yesterday in about 1.5 hours. And we did the trip out today in 1 hour because we were chased by mosquitoes.
Yeah. So at the end,
boy.
Dave was yelling at the front me, Daddy, you have to quick mosquito. I can't wait for you.
I can't stand and wait for it. Like, we tried, and there was 100 mosquitoes swarming around us, and poor Kaya was almost rolling in the path trying to get the mosquitoes off her. As long as we kept moving, there was only a few bothering us.
No, I keep moving. The mosquito landed on my both arms. Like each arm has like 3 or 4 or 5 mosquitoes landed on my each arms, and then I was taking off my handshake and tried to swap them, and then then they're on my back, on my shoulders.
I kept
then I heard you were yelling at friend.
I kept running my arms up, or my hands up and down my arms, and they were covered in mosquitoes, and I was just killing them all.
Oh, it was good at the campsite.
Oh, that was, we were just sitting there having breakfast and hardly ever being touched.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. That suddenly there are so many.
Yeah.
Like yesterday we were hiking, it was
no. Well, it was also we did it from 7:30 to 9, and it was quite cold. Today that sun is just
9:30 to 10.
Yeah, 9:30 to 10:30.
11.
10:30. No.
9:30 to 10:30.
Oh no! Look, it's 11 o'clock. So that means we left just before 10. Oh yeah, it said 9:30, didn't it?
No, we left it at 9:37. That's what you said. 47 or 37.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we've been in the car for a bit, so that's why it says 11 o'clock now. So now Kaya, having been very, very excited for the last hour doing a hike, is now very, very excited as we drive the car down this very bad road.
She seems doesn't care about mosquitoes.
Yeah, she does. When I stopped to try and wait for you in a little bit of a clearing, they still caught up to us, and she's busy rolling her face in the dirt and pawing herself and sitting down and putting her mouth to her backside to get them all off. Having a terrible time, so we just had to take off. Because she was fine the whole time. She was like 30 feet ahead of me pulling.
Yeah, the bug spray only lasts an hour. I think it's on the instruction.
Yeah, I thought it said 2 hours, but
2 hours.
I think maybe it wasn't as effective as it could have been. And not only that, they were bothering her on the one place at the front of the head where you didn't put it.
No, I
can't.
didn't put it at the front.
And I'm not sure how much you put right on her backside, but they were bothering her there too.
The whole turtle.
So we're at the point where we had the flood once before, and there's nothing much there, but there's a turtle. Oh, Kaya's really pushing. There's a turtle sitting there beside the road looking at us. Okay, so now we have to see if we can get Jenny to see it. That'd be fun to play with?
They're both are looking at turtle. We're supposed to see a beaver because the last time when we passed
There was
here,
a beaver right here when we drove down here on the way in.
yeah, but right now there's no beaver. It's a turtle.
This is actually a beaver dam beside the road, only the beaver isn't doing a very good job and the road keeps getting flooded.
Then Kaya is seeing a turtle.
Oh, Kaya. Oh, your first turtle. Wow.
She's shaking. It looks her
A little
back.
bit, yeah, she's quivering. So should we go, Kaya? Can we drive on?
We're going to try this Champ Burger, and on the way home, the air condition didn't work, and I thought, oh no, the air condition is bad. It's bad. It's not working. It works, and then stops. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna fix the air conditioning. Then suddenly, Dave just found Kaya turned on the temperature. This one. Oh, we've been struggling all the way to here.
Yeah, that's for like an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like hour, and then I said no, I gotta open the window because it was
Let the heat out.
there was no air conditioning. And then Dave was like, oh no, Kaya just turned on the temperature up.
Well, earlier
no.
she put on the seat heater too.
Yeah, and then she will turn on the seat heater.
The seat heater was on, I think, when we first started the trip.
Then Dave said, "Oh, Kaya, you didn't," and then she was like, "What,
What
did I do?" She had no idea.
She's asleep with the eyes shut. Hope not.
Okay.
Oh, look at Kaya eating in a restaurant. Do you need to be in a little piece of Kaya? Yeah, maybe that's what I can do. Okay. She doesn't have her usual friction mat to keep the bowl still.
What do you think of the burger? It's pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm. It tastes very beefy, but it doesn't really taste as good as yours. No, yours are very well spiced. You can't have lettuce, but there is onion in that.
You want lettuce? Yeah. You want lettuce? No, don't give it to her. She doesn't eat it. No, don't give it to her.
Oh.
You waste it. She doesn't eat it.
Hi, Kaya. You in your bathrobe after having had a shower following our camping trip? All of that oily bug repellent's washed off? Don't you look smart in your bathrobe? Yeah. how come you're not walking? You still think you can't walk in a bathrobe? There you go, you see you can. Well, she thinks you missed a spot drawing her back foot. What do you think, Kaya? What do you think? Oh, that's gonna keep you dry, isn't it? It's gonna absorb all the water that we didn't already get with the other absorbent towel. Yeah. Oh, yes, you just look so professional.